What's something you experienced that no one would believe you if you told them? It started as a normal Monday. I was working overtime at the office, the last one there, naturally. The lights buzzed overhead, and the whole building felt a little too quiet. I remember thinking it felt like I was being watched, but I chalked it up to exhaustion and too much caffeine. At around 2 a.m., I stood up to stretch and went to the break room. That's when I tripped. Except I didn't just trip. The floor gave way, like it wasn't solid anymore. 1 second linoleum, the next an endless yellow void. I fell, not fast, it was more like slipping through a curtain. I didn't even feel the impact. I blinked and I was on my feet again, but the office was gone. In its place, endless buzzing yellow rooms, stained carpet, sickly fluorescent lights humming like angry wasps. No windows, no furniture, just walls that seemed to repeat forever, looping in impossible angles, and that awful, moist, moldy smell, like a wet basement that had been sealed for decades. It felt like a dream until I touched the wall. It was real, solid, damp. I shouted, heard my voice echo far. Too far, like the rooms went on forever. I pulled out my phone, no signal. Battery at 97%. I took a photo. The screen showed yellow walls, identical to what I was seeing, but twisted. Somehow the image was warped. The corners stretched too far. The hallway in the photo didn't exist in real space. That's when I realized I wasn't just lost. I was somewhere else. People online talk about knock-clipping into the backrooms like it's a joke. A glitch in reality. You slip through the cracks and end up in a place not meant for humans. Infinite empty rooms behind the texture of the world. I always thought it was an internet myth. Until I was there. I walked, tried to map it out. Left marks with my keys on the walls. But every time I turned a corner, everything reset, the marks disappeared. Hallways I came through sealed off. Doors led to walls. Walls opened into staircases going nowhere. Time didn't work right either. At one point, I swear I walked for hours. My phone said 6 minutes had passed. I began hearing things. Shuffling, footsteps that weren't mine. Low murmurs like someone was whispering my name, just around the next corner. I stopped saying hello. After the third time, something whispered it back to me. Then I saw it. Just a glimpse, down a corridor too long to exist. A shape, humanoid but wrong. Slender, twitching. Its movements stuttering like old video footage. No face, just skin stretched over a head too long for a human skull. It didn't move toward me, not at first. It watched. I turned and ran, completely blind. Heart hammering in my ears, the walls twisted. Every hallway felt like a copy-paste of the last. I turned corners at random, sometimes doubling back, sometimes running into dead ends, and scraping my hands raw trying to claw through drywall. At one point, I opened a door that hadn't been there before. Behind it was a stairwell, concrete and rusted,